Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to my playthrough of Factorio. It's been almost a week since my last episode for this game, and it's about time that we got back into it and started working on our oil refineries. I think that's what they're called. I did take the liberty of running up into my factory and grabbing some resources that I need, just so I don't have to do it on camera, because that's just wasted time. Yeah, so it's time to plop down some refineries. I think I'll go for 3 to start. Wow, that takes a long time to build. So in the meantime, I'm going to run some big electric poles down here. Make sure that we have some electricity, so we can actually start producing stuff with our refineries. Let's see. I could almost get all the way there. I'll just put it down on this side. And that's going to be fine. That's our first one is done, and as you can see, it's quite large, so we need a lot of space. And I think for now what I'll do is I'm going to pop it up over here. That's the second one done. Going to have one space in the middle, I think, and then I'm going to have to hook this side up with our oil system. Does that line up? That is the question. It actually does. That is really good. That is really nice. Alright, so I'm going to put one pipe on each side, similar over here, and then have again one space in the middle, and some pipes at the ends there, and then I need to have some underground pipes. So I'm going to build a bunch of those, and I'm going to hook up this side over here first of all. And actually, I should have hooked this up in the middle as well, so that's I'm going to do that now. And then, let's see, could I hook it up like this as well? Yeah, I could. I think that's better. And then this side could go almost all the way, okay. But that's fine, this works out for me as well. And then they need electricity, of course, and I think I'm going for the medium electrical poles. I did also hook up our grenade damage, or the first grenade damage research, just because it was a kind of a non-essential research thing, and it's quick to finish. So yeah, I think what I'm going to go for next is probably not this. Flammables, I suppose. I can go for flamethrowers, flamethrower turrets, and rocketry and all kinds of stuff, and then we end up with alien technology as well. So I'm going to start researching that. In the meantime, let's hook up medium electrical poles like this, and then I suppose we could have a small one over here and a small one over there, and then they're all hooked up. So then we can have some basic oil processing, but first we need to have these things deposit somewhere else, because they will make 3 different kinds of oil. As you can see, if I select these, you can see there are 3 different types, and they all have to go into separate storage tanks. So I'm going to have to make some of those. I think I'll go with 8 for each, because then we have a really large storage, and I have space to work with over here, so that's going to be perfectly fine. But first off, let's see, I have to do something else, because this is going to be a mess if I don't do this right. So I want to have this one extend 3 spaces, this one can go for 2, this one for 1, and then this one can go for 3 again, this for 2, this for 1, similarly over here. And then we can hook these up in the end. So I might as well do that now as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the little one over to that little one, and then I'm going to run it through until here, so that these all the same types are connected up together. I'm going to do the same for the yellow, and I'm going to do the same for the purple, like so. And then I'm going to run these over into their own little storage tanks. So let's see, I need 4, that's 16. I need 3 types, 8 times 3 is 24. So that's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should do me. Alright, so let's have a look. I think I'm going to extend this over like this. So this should be a good height, I think. We need to get rid of this tree. Do it like that. And then I'm going to hook these up. I'm going to get our underground pipe hooked up like that. That is really nice. I'm going to hook these sides up as well, just because I can. And that's our flammables research. So let's go for the flamethrower. That's only, there's very little actually. Now we can go for flamethrower ammo, flamethrower turrets. And I'm probably not going to use them, but I've never used them before. They could be kind of nice, I suppose. I'd like to try them out for sure. Alright, next up is the yellow stuff. So let's make some space for ourselves. Let's continue this off into this direction. Turn this around, turn that around again. Like so. And I'm going to hook those up as well. So these all go in this direction, that's fine. I need them to hook up over here. Hook that up like that. Have a regular pipe in the middle. And then these are not hooked up yet, so we do need to do that as well. Hook it up similarly over there. I need to have some more underground pipes again. Alright, and then we need one for the orange or the red. So I'm going to run that over, yeah, similar fashion. I'm going to run it over down here. Damn it, that's already done. It's really quick. Shotgun shells, not really needed. Bullet shooting speed, bullet damage. You know what? Or maybe a car. A car could be nice. So let's research the car. And then run this down like that. Maybe one more, like so. Hopefully we're going to be okay with the iron, but then it's not really a big... Yeah, we actually did run out okay like that. And did I? Yeah, I almost ran out of regular pipes. I completely ran out of regular pipes. Alright, so let's craft some more. I thought I had quite a lot, but these pipe to grounds, they really take up a lot of stuff. They take 10 regular pipes to make, so it's a lot of stuff, basically. Alright, let's take a pipe to ground and then let's extend as far as we're allowed to go, which apparently wasn't quite far enough, so we need to be on this height, and we can make it. That is awesome. One regular pipe, then another pipe to ground, and we're going to connect that up to this place. Alright, so now this can keep running. And I think it might be a good way, or a good time. Wow, yeah, okay. We do need to have some defenses over here. So, do I have walls? Not really. I need to create... I need to go get some, and need to get some walls over here. Most definitely need to get some walls over in this area. We do get contacts over at these walls over there. They are being damaged, actually. But the turrets should be able to take care of that. Yeah, that's the end of that message, so that's good. But yeah, I need to start running a wall section somewhere around here. And I need to have some turrets as well. Let's craft 6 to begin with. And I'm going to let these things go about their business for a while. And we really do need to create like a highway, or like, you know, clear the space out so I can walk without having to run around these trees constantly, which is really annoying. But you know, that's too much work for now, so I'm going to, you know, the idea is there. I'm going to make, at some point I'm going to clear up these trees so I can have a clear running space. But first things first, I need to get some walls. And I probably need to run some ammunition over in that direction as well. So when I make the... Oh, that's 300 walls, that's good. But yeah, when I make my turrets and stuff and my walls, when I make my highway or my little walkway over here, I'm going to run some ammunition along this path as well, so I can auto feed my turrets over at my oil extension. That will be really useful. But yeah, I really don't want to have all of this stuff destroyed by biters, because that would be a waste of time, wouldn't it? Alright, I do need to make sure that I have enough space to keep building. So I think, yeah, like this should be fine, I think. So let's run this over. We have a long way to go. We can always keep expanding after this, but for now I need to make sure that this area is completely closed off. Alright, run this up. And this should be okay, I suppose. There's nothing up here. They're all going to come down from the south or from up here, but these things are only going to go towards my iron outpost number 1, so that's completely fine. I do need to have 2 turrets over here just to make sure. So let's see, we need to have 1 space in the middle. Let's run it up a little bit like that, or make sure it can cover the edge or the corner of the wall down there. And we usually run it out like this, right? And then we have 2 spaces. Then we have another turret over there, or up by 1 like this. Now we need to have 1 like this. For now I'm just going to put it like that, and then I want to see how I can, yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'm going to take the turret, because these 2 should be okay. They do, of course, need some ammo. So let's see. Let's just give them a little bit. I don't expect they're going to have contact anytime soon, but in the meantime I'm going to run out this these electrical poles, basically. Make sure that we can continue the trend that I've been using everywhere else as well. And this should be fine too, I think. So let's run it up like that, and now of course we need to connect it up. But I think we can more easily use a big electrical pole for that. So I would need 2 of those. Like so. And then another one down here. And that is fine. That is good. Alright, then we need to have some walls or some turrets over here. Right? So let's see. This one would be okay just to have 1 over here. And then we can have 1 over there. And then I suppose we can have some in the middle as well. So I'm going to put 1 there. And I'm going to put 1 there. And then I'm going to have to make sure that they all have ammo. So, let's see. Let's get half of 25, and let's put half of that in there. Then half of this. And go half of that. The way it divides is a little bit weird for me. But it's fine, I can make it work. Alright, so all of my turrets have munition for now. So this area will be safe for a little while. So let's see. What else do we need to do? We need to make sure that we can get some chemical plants, but we need more iron plates for that as well. So yeah, so I want to get started on some batteries and maybe some electrical engines. The engine units do not actually need any of the oil stuff yet, but the batteries will need sulfuric acid, which we need to make from petroleum gas, I think. So we need to we need to check that. Let's see, sulfuric acid, sulfur, iron plates, and iron water. Or not iron water, water and iron plates. So sulfur we get from petroleum gas, and it's made in the chemical plants. And we need more of those. Definitely do. As the factory gets bigger and bigger, I mean, getting from A to B is going to be much more of a chore. Oh wow, that's maybe a little bit too much. Let's take that, and that should be okay. Let's make a bunch of these. Let's make 8 or something. And because I need to get started on the blue research bottles as well. Let's see, what do they need? They need batteries. So yeah, we need to get started on the sulfuric acid. And then advanced circuits, they need a lot of other stuff as well, but we can't make them quite yet, I think. We need to do some more research before that kicks in. How is our research doing, by the way? It looks like we have enough of these things coming down. Right? Maybe we could have a little bit more of the red, but yeah, we definitely could have a lot more of the red. Only 3 of my these things are working at the moment. But they do have enough stuff. Right? It's not like they have a shortage, so... Oh, I did not want to do that. Hold on there. There we go. Alright, how are we doing on these electrical arms? We only have 17 left? Really? Alright. Maybe it's time to pick up some. Or to pick up... Yeah, to pick some up. That's the better way to say it. Right? Alright. So... maybe I could even use the landfill to create a path along the lake here, but that would look a little bit ugly, so I think I would just prefer to clear out this area of the woods and then have some concrete run along this area. But that's something I'm going to do later on. That's not something I'm going to do right now. And also we need to keep an eye on our electricity production. Satisfaction, yeah, it's not really satisfied, so we need to expand on that as well. There's always something to do in Factorio, which is really nice. There's always some way you could expand the way your factory works, you know? There's always outposts you could be making. There's always something you could increase or fine-tune, you know? So let's create some space for these things to work. And then let's see, I think having it like this would be fine. I don't know how many I'm going to need, so... let's see, let's make some medium electrical poles. So I think having, yeah, one in the middle like that would be perfect. And I'm going to have some inexpensive small electrical poles to run over this way. And connect it up to everything else. Like so. Alright, let's select these things and say we want sulfur, which we do actually want. We need to run water over here. Alright, that is something we can definitely do. And I think we're going to have too much sulfur if I use 2 of these things. So maybe for now... you know what? No, I'm going to leave it here, but I'm not going to put it to use. I am, however, going to put the first one to use. So I need to hook up this area, this thing over here. Which is annoying that this is on the other side, but oh well. Yeah. Let's see, I do need some more regular pipes. I do not have enough. Alright, that's automobilism finished. We could research tanks, but we need a whole lot of things before that happens. Explosives though could be good for rocketry and alien research, so yeah, let's go for explosives now. Alright, then we need to hook up water. So we need the offshore pump. We need to have a bunch more pipes. Our offshore pump went here, so that's good. Yeah, yeah, I think this will be nicer, I suppose, but I think my electrical poles might get in the way. Not entirely sure. Let's try it out. No, that should be fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's good. So I need some more pipe to ground. It's a weird word to say. Why is it not? Ah, it's a tree, but it didn't show me that it was actually not working that way. But that's fine. I do want to hook it up like this so I can walk along in the middle there, instead of having to go the long way around. Alright, so these things, these can now make sulfur, and it's already made a lot. So I'm going to have a fast inserter here, I think. I'm going to have the transport belt run down like this, and I'm going to have a splitter in here as well, which I should probably put right there and then run it back onto itself, I think, because let's see, what else do we need for sulfur? No, we have sulfur, we need sulfuric acid. So we need sulfur, iron plates and water. More water. Okay. And that's going to be made in the chemical plant, I believe. Did I check that correctly? This is going to be made in the chemical plant. Same thing for the sulfuric acid. Yeah, so I need to have a source of iron plates over here, and I need to have water again. But I'm going to have a separate, yeah, I think I'll have a separate source of water for that. And I think I'm going to run the sulfur over in this direction. So let's see, let's have this. Damn it. No excuse for that. Usually it's something that pushes me out of the way. This time it was just me being uncareful, I suppose. Alright, and then we need to have, let's say, 2 of these. Alright. We need to have a source of iron over here as well. So, damn it, I don't have coal nearby. I have coal up here. Okay, so I could get some coal from up here, run it down, get some iron from down here, smelt it, and then put it along this way. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to do. Or actually, I'm going to run the iron ore up here, have it smelted up here, and then run it along with the sulfur. I think that's the best way to go about it. Alright, let's have this thing go in that direction. That one can go like this. And then, yeah, I think 2 of these will be fine. I think that should be perfectly okay. And I'm going to have to run it along with this crude oil over here. So let's see, in a straight line, we should end up... We should go up here, I think. Always a little bit hard to do, because my mouse tends to go along... Yeah, that works out perfectly. Nice. But yeah, my mouse tends to go around a little bit if I try to drag it in like long lines like this. Alright, this is going to be fine for now. I need to have probably 1 electrical drill should be fine, but I'm going to have 2. In the meantime, I'm going to clear out some of these trees to make room for them. I do need to be careful that I don't overlap the iron ore, because then I would have both types of ore, or coal and ore, on the same belt, which I do not want. Let's see, how does this work out? Yeah, okay. So let's see. I could have one like this, the other one like that. I can have this thing running down like that. And I do need to hook it up, of course. So I'm going to be running... Let's see, let's get rid of this tree. And then run it up like that. And then run it down like that. Alright, and then we need to have some smelters. I don't have enough stone bricks for that, so I'm going to have 2 regular stone furnaces. See how far that gets us. But I think we will be fine. This tree needs to go. This tree needs to go as well. Okay, so let's go for rocketry instead of landmines. I think that's a lot more useful. We could have the smeltery over here, maybe. Or up here. Yeah, up here would be better, because otherwise I need to run... Probably need underground belts again to run some stuff underneath these belts, so... The best way to go about it would be like this. And I think the best thing to do would be to run iron and coal onto different belts. like so. And then we can have iron ore come up on this side. That should be fine. Alright, I do need to hook up our iron mines, of course, or our iron drills. Otherwise, yeah, we're not going to be getting any. And it works out okay like this. So this stuff is going to come up. I'm going to be running on the transport belt for speed, of course. And then, let's see. Need to get rid of another tree, of course. Let's get a medium electrical pole in there. Hook it up with a small one. That will be fine. Like so. And of course we need to have a regular inserter on this side. Another inserter on that side. And there's a tree in the way. Alright, let's run it down over here. And yeah, run it over here. Not like that. Now we can go down over here like that. Move this over here. And then we need to have make our sulfuric acid, yeah. Or yeah, we need iron plates, we need sulfur, and we need water. So water needs to be hooked up to this. I may have to reroute this a little bit, or move this down a little bit, because I think I'm going to have a little bit more space. Let's see, if I put it down by one like this, then we can have long-handed inserters insert from that type, from that thing. We can have another one over here. I think that should work out, and then we can have man, why does these things have to be difficult like this? It's so annoying. I need to have these things run up to with water, or hooked up to water, right? If I put it like that, I can have one long-handed inserter over here. And yeah, that will work out if I can get this stuff to run onto the same side of the belt. Right, so let's see, this needs to go a little bit differently. This needs to run down, yeah, over here, underneath the inserters, and then onto this side of the belt, and this can go away. And then of course we need to suck up some of this stuff over here, otherwise it's not going to work out. And then that's going to be fine like that. And then we need to have our next chemical plants over here, hooked up in a similar fashion. Have a long-handed inserter. Get sulfuric acid to come in from that direction, and I suppose we can have a regular pipe in the middle there. That should be okay. We can have a medium electrical pole in the middle, like so. And then we just need to run water over here. So I need to make sure that we get this as far as we can get it. I do need more, again. And then let's see, we need another offshore pump. Alright, and we need to make sure that yeah, the water should come from over here. It can go underneath these pipe or underneath these storage tanks for all I care. That should be fine. Looks like we're not getting enough oil to feed all 3 of our refineries, but that's fine. We can help increase that later on. Alright. This should work out on the other side. Yep. Nice. Just by 1. That's annoying. Alright, we can get rid of this. We only need these 5 pipes, I suppose. I do need to have the offshore pump though. That's the #1 priority here, and then probably 1 regular pipe. Why does this not fit in here? What's the deal with that? God damn it. That's annoying. Ah, and rocketry has finished. Let's research alien technology. That is 300. Wow. Okay, maybe something else first, because we're nowhere near ready to research alien technology anyway. Let's go for the landmines. That's a one-off research thing. That's fine. Alright, so we have water hooked up. Now we need to run electricity down here, as per usual. Maybe get some, yeah, get a small electrical pole run down like this. Or maybe 1 further, yeah. Like that, that's perfectly fine. Then we have our sulfuric acid, which needs its own storage tanks. Let's go for 8 as well. And I think I will store that over in this area. So let's kill some trees. Get rid of these ones. Get rid of that one. Yep, fine. This tree needs to go as well. Alright, another thing to research. Bullet shooting speed. Always good. Do more damage more quickly. That's never a bad thing. Alright. So, let's get some more pipes, the regular ones. Hook up the bottom there. Hook up this side. Let's see. We do need more pipes. Like so, we can hook these ones up, hook this stuff up, and let's see. Run it up like this. There we go. That's our sulfuric acid for now. And oh man, we do need some lights over here because this darkness is pissing me off already. Let's place 1 light down here, and we can have a light up here. It's gonna light over here, a light over there. I suppose we can have another light over there. Then we're out of lights. I'm going to create 1 and put it up here, just because. And I think that we're pretty close to half an hour by now. Let's have a look. Yep. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And of course there will be a follow-up to this series, because we're not nearly finished with getting our rocket launched into space. So see you guys for the next video. Hope you enjoyed.